This week, a break from the league. The big old Chelsea come down to the Valley and spank us 5-1. You were at the game.
Yeah,
Sounds worse than it is.
I think so. I think, to be honest with you, like as Charlton fans, when we come up against like a high caliber Prem side, especially a team like Chelsea, who've spent stupid money in the last however long. I mean, for a long time they've been spending big money. You see the glamour of it, and you sort of you're going to see some big name players on display, and that's what I found quite cool. Is I was able to see like players like Gittins, Garnacho. Then they were bringing Neto off the bench.
Caicedo over 100
like
mil, 100,
Caicedo
110 mil, I think. They
started
paid
the game as well. To be fair, played pretty much the whole game. That's quite a novelty these days, especially from where we've been in the last 5 years down in League One. Even when we were up in the Championship before that, like it was rare that we were coming up against teams of that caliber. So that was the big occasion for us. We knew we were going to be up against it from the get-go. We were always going to have to sort of trench in and see if we could grind something out. And to be fair, for the first half, we'll go over the game in a minute, but they huffed and puffed, and they were sort of knocking on the door for quite a long time, but it took them up until the very end of the first half to actually
and I think they found us frustrating. We were playing incredibly deep and playing on the counter, but I thought there was times where we were getting little bits and pieces, and they were little because Chelsea dominated big spells of that game, and it was very much attack versus defence.
It sort of counter stuff from us in terms of like we might occasionally we'd win a little flick on, and then Kelman, to be fair, got a few nice little runs in behind, getting to the ball. And actually, when we managed to get our foot on the ball, at times we looked quite good, and we looked like actually we might be able to pick off a couple of little sort of free balls. But then again, when you're coming up against even a rotated Chelsea side, their back line looked pretty solid. They're athletic. It's another thing that you notice massively straight away is how quick the players are, how skillful they are, how calm they are on the ball.
Or just how they pass it around the midfield and just kind of tire us out. And it felt like a game that, we showed a lot of fight and desire in that first half to defend, especially on the defensive side, and still show elements of kind of danger in maybe
there's always going to be moments on there.
Yeah, and I think also when you look at the result, and as I say, we'll go into the full game a little bit more detail in a sec, but 91st minute and 94th minute, it was two of their goals. One of them, I don't think, was a pen. He got his hand on it, and was a poor decision, kind of irrelevant at that point anyway. But I think when you look at it, to go up into that 90th minute 3-1 down against Chelsea, it's not bad at all. I thought there was some quite nice positives to take from the game.